Hello friends, we have seen in DNA astrology every name, alphabet would carry certain karmic registry, as well as the core meaning of the name would carry certain karmic registry. Today we are talking about singer, rapper, okay, performer, actor, Eminem, okay. Eminem, whose real name is Marshall Mathers, okay. So it doesn't matter what's your real name, like the name which is prominent, which is famous, is considered in DNA astrology. So Marshall Matters, his on screen or public name is Eminem. Marshall Matters, M and M, he has renamed it as Eminem, and some people believe it is an abbreviation. This Eminem name is abbreviation. It says every mother is nice except mine. Okay, so we'll talk about this, but you need to understand this: every mother is nice except mine. So, and this E initial, as we say, has Mercury karma. Letters E, N, H and X, these letters carry Mercury karma, and this every mother is nice except mine, the core meaning of the name would carry Chandra karma or moon karma. Anything to do with mother has to do with moon karma. So this Eminem name has two karmic registries, which is Mercury karmic registry and Chandra or moon karmic registry. Now Eminem's childhood was very difficult. Okay, he was abandoned. The entire family was abandoned by his father when he was 2 years of age. Okay, and his mother and father were separated or divorced. Okay, now as I tell you, Mercury is the karaka for divorce. We talked about Enrique Iglesias, whose mother and father were also divorced. Okay, so divorce and intercaste marriages, this is one very common theme associated with Mercury karma. So Eminem's parents were divorced, yes, and in childhood he faced a lot of bullying. Okay, household problems, household problems. His mother had a lot of addictions and mental disorder. Okay, and Chandra karma, moon karma, also shows suffering due to mother, mental, psychological, emotional issues in the family. All this were there in Eminem's life, and childhood household scenario was difficult. Was raised in poverty. He was bullied by a lot of people around him. Okay, beaten and bullied, and through this he could find escape, or he could find a meaning in writing whatever happened with him, and that is how eventually he got into rapping songs, playing with rhyming words. Okay, and most of his writings or rapping would describe his real life condition, his real life situation. Okay, so this is another thing common with Mercury karma. Mercury is record keeping or bookkeeping, tracking a record, maintaining a record. Okay, so the way of thinking of Mercury karma a person is different from the rest. The observation, observation capability is quite high. Let's say there's somebody is an artist, okay, who observes nature, who observes mountains, rivers, and just paints it as it is. So that is also an attribute of Mercury karma. So the stronger the Mercury karma, the observation or analysis of things would be very strong. So in a lot of these singers, rappers, musicians life, you'll find struggle. You'll mostly find all the common attributes: disturbed childhood, early a lot of struggle in the early days, suffering through the parents. Okay, and this becomes the basis for their writing. Whatever they write, they find a escape. They find a escape from the real life, and whatever they see, whatever they observe, they write it down. For different people it may be different. We'll talk about, we have talked about Enrique Iglesias, we are talking about Eminem. We'll talk about Elon Musk, E for Elon Musk, whose life also was somewhat similar. So observing things, what is happening to them, good things, bad things, writing it down, expressing them in the form of music, rapping, is the attribute of Mercury. And this disturbed childhood landed him making rap songs. Eventually, he started performing on the streets, open club, and open mics. Okay, and at the initial stages of his life, he did not get a lot of success. Many of his albums ended in failure. Only when his mentor, Dr. Dre, he asked him to continue rapping. Then in the year 1999, his album Slim Shady got a lot of success. And in the year 2000, this album My Name Is got a lot of success. And he's a rap icon today. Many of the rappers, artists copy his genre, take inspiration from him. His songs like I'm Not Afraid are eternal. Okay, and so what we are making out of this video is this name Eminem carries Mercury karma, as we have said, letters E, N, H and X. We have talked about Enrique Iglesias, we have talked about Eknath Shinde, we have talked about Einstein, we are talking about Eminem, we'll talk about Elon Musk. All the attributes of Mercury: writing, playing with words, rapping, this thing is there, maintaining a record, shooting videos is another attribute of Mercury, shooting song videos, putting them on public domain, selling millions and lakhs of copies around the globe. This is the domain of Mercury. So every planetary karmic registry would have positive aspect and the negative aspect. Disturbed childhood, suffering due to like the parents, the bullying. Okay, then ending up in rapping due to the Chandra karma, suffering through the mother, suffering emotional psychological issues, and then eventually becoming a legend. That was it about Eminem's life. If you want to know more about DNA astrology, stellar astrology, nakshatra based astrology, you can contact us at Maharishi Astrological Center. Our contact number is 9503596761. Thanks a lot.